Hello, my name is John Headley, and this is my self-introduction speech. I believe the past is an invaluable learning opportunity. I, just as everyone else, have changed a lot throughout my life. Some things for the better, and others certainly for the worse. However, despite everything, I still make sure to look fondly upon the past in order to keep what I learned for the future. My past itself was ugly, to say the least, and part of me still does wish I could change things. Growing up, I was a very quiet kid. Despite somewhat being able to hold a conversation, you would never see me initiate one. I enjoyed academics enough for me to not completely hate school, but I would still get nervous about going from time to time. I still did a lot of extracurriculars like band and even soccer, which were certainly healthy, but I always felt like I was falling behind. Every single one of my friends got better grades than me. If they didn't, they would soon catch up. This dynamic caused a severe lack of self-confidence, which only piled on top of how nervous of a person I was. It was only a few years ago when I was finally able to break free of my self-made shackles. I met some people who were somewhat just as awkward as me, and they were people I could fall back on when I was down. Throughout high school, although still being reserved, I paid more attention to my presence and tried to make myself as friendly as possible. Speaking from the present day, I truly value all the mistakes I made in the past for their ability to learn from. I brought up so much of my past life as I feel it plays a core part in my present self. I'm truly not much different now than who I was a few years prior, and my past experiences are what culminate into who I am as a person. I still enjoy music, both playing and listening, and I'll probably still enjoy sports if I had the incentive to play them. I still get at least okay grades, while my academic performance in general is still somewhat mediocre. However, the important thing is that I now recognize that I'm still in the process of learning, as I probably forever will be. I no longer am so harsh on myself for the failure, and I am completely open to new possibilities. Although I have no idea what future awaits me, I will make sure to accept it with open arms. With the world forever changing, I decided not to try and stick too hard to new future plans. I realize that there may be a quantity of hardships awaiting me, as well as the fact that there's nothing I can do about the inevitability. However, I also realize that I can adapt to whatever happens, and finding the balance between learning and adapting will be the skill that I have to develop the most. In the end, I believe that everyone is still truly trying to find their own stride, and because of this, I can feel solidarity in my own hardships. We as people are still trying to learn from our mistakes while still being ready for whatever happens in the future, and that is one of the only things I can be sure of.